All right, I think we're good now. We kind of cut out for a second, but we should be good. Let's see if we can get this chat pulled up. All right. Just gonna hang out a minute. Hey, we got the first one. What up, Larry? All right. Want to know why knives? Thanks for tuning in. Just gonna hang out for a minute. See if anyone else shows up, and then we'll get into this. So what's going on is I've got 2 packages of some new lights that came in, and one of them I know for sure what it is. Came in the mail while I was out of town this past week, and the other one I know who it came from, but I have no idea what's in it. It was a care package essentially that was sent to me, so I'm going to bust into that and see what all's in there. It's going to be adding quite a bit. That from the looks and the weight of the box, it's going to add quite a bit to my light collection. So I'm definitely excited to check this out. Yeah, for sure. I definitely need some more lights. And like I was kind of explaining in one of my other videos, that I feel pretty content with my knife collection right now. Don't mind him. I feel pretty content with my knife collection right now, and I started going down the flashlight rabbit hole. So I definitely want to step up my collection, and right now I've got a small container with a few lights in it, mainly just small EDC size lights. Like I've got my Streamlight Micro Stream, there's the ThruNite Archer Mini, both great lights. And then I've got a few bigger lights for camping, and that's about it. So this first one that came in, and we'll just go ahead and get into it. This is the first one that came in. Like I said, I know what this one is, and it's been killing me all day not to bust this open since I got home. But, yep. All right. That's what I thought. So this first one is a beast of a light. This is the Wubin X1 Pro. So I've been seeing this everywhere since I started working with Wubin a few months ago, and they sent me a few lights to review. They've obviously just been showing up on my feed on Facebook, YouTube, and so I've seen a lot of videos on this, and like this thing is just intense. So for either of you that might not know, a basic EDC light, like a good EDC light like this, is going to give you about anywhere from 150 to maybe 300 lumens of light. And that's going to, I mean, essentially that's going to give you all the light you need for daily tasks. Like unless you're a cave explorer or something, like you don't need anything too big or crazy. So 300 lumens roughly for a normal EDC light. The X1 Pro has a max output of 12,300 lumens. So that is just ridiculous and over the top, but I couldn't help myself, so here we are. And I opted for the white and black, which, yeah, that looks pretty sweet. So like I'm just opening this in real time as well, so I'm getting the first hands look on this. This thing is an absolute monster. Yeah. So want to know why knives? What do you currently carry for a light in your EDC? I'm just going to kind of get this opened up and mess with a little bit as we're going through. Let's see. All right, so we got to take the battery covers off. Like this, that's insane. The size that it takes 2 batteries this size to power this thing is absolutely monstrous, like just insane. But yeah, so it's got the light you got from whatever works. I mean, like I said, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. If it gets the job done, it gets the job done. For me at this point, it's going to be just turning into a collection. Like half the knives I have, I don't need. It's just because I like collecting them. Double or triple A. Yeah, I feel like that's most of the lights that I have. Like, especially a lot of my O-light. The i3T is a triple A light. The i5T is a double A. And honestly, like I said, that's mostly what I need on a regular basis. So this one was just for fun, and this will obviously go on camping trips with me. But yeah, 12,300 lumens, and it also works as a backup battery pack. So it's got, let me see if I can get the accessories out here. It's got USB Type-C charging, but there's also a lanyard that comes with it that doubles as a charger as well, which I thought was pretty cool. So it's got like the wrist lanyard, but if you click these out, you've got Type-C to Type-C charging port. So I guess if you're in a pinch and need to charge up your phone or another light or anything else for a couple minutes, charging ports right here on the side. It can basically just unplug itself. Let's see, plug in, plug that to your phone or whatever you need charge for a couple minutes. And I'd imagine it does pretty well because the batteries, like I said, on this thing are just huge. So yeah, this thing looks pretty sweet. And I had to get the X1 Pro patch that came with it. So that'll probably go up on my patch wall at work, or maybe on my backpack. We'll see. But I'm gonna test this thing out real quick and hopefully not blind myself. So we've got the spotlight, and I'm hoping, looks like it's charged up well enough. And if you just hold down on the button, it'll cycle through each one, each brightness. So that's pretty bright. And then you've got the floodlight on the other side, cycle through each brightness. And then if you flip the switch to the middle, that's where you get the ridiculously bright 12,300 lumens. So I've got a couple of lights on down here in the basement right now, but this could probably light up the whole basement. Like, this thing is just freaking huge. But I definitely like this. This is really cool, and I'm gonna have to play around with this some more later. And on the back, it's also got a built-in cooling system. So it's got basically a little fan. Input is here, then it outputs the hot air through here. So when you've got it on that turbo mode, I'm wondering if I leave it on for a minute, if it'll kick on. If you've got it on the turbo mode and it starts getting just stupid hot up here, that light will automatically kick on, or that fan will automatically kick on and help it cool down. And it is replaceable as well. So you can get on and order additional elements for it. So if this one goes out or clogged up or whatever, get some new fans ordered for it. It's not kicking on yet, but it is getting pretty hot. So I'm gonna let that sit over here for a minute while that kicks on. And then it also came with, I'm guessing best description would be a holster for it, essentially, that you can throw on your belt. So you've got, looks like a Kydex clip on there, and then just some elastic to kind of throw around it. Let's see if we can get that in there. Hopefully it holds onto it pretty tight. Yeah, so you've got that with a good belt clip on there. So, you know, if you're out hiking or in the woods or whatever, you've got somewhere to carry it besides, I'm going to blind myself with this thing, besides, you know, your pocket, or if you want to throw it in your bag. But so not a bad little clip for it. It'd be cool if it was all Kydex that it could slip into, but that's got really good retention on it. It's super tight, so I'm not too worried about that. I haven't heard it kick on yet. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a good thing that it's not taking, that it doesn't get hot that quick, so I'll take that for a win. But it is definitely heating up for sure. So I'll leave that over here. Get this out of the way. And I'll mess with the rest of the what's in that box later, so we can get into this other box, which came from a good friend and fellow YouTuber. Almost threw away the extra screws. So now we're going to get into the big box. So this came in from a fellow YouTuber that reached out to me, you know, told me he liked the channel and, you know, supports the channel, watches every chance he gets. But I could say even more about his channel. And that is EDC Nightwatch. If you have not seen his channel, I would definitely recommend checking him out. Like he is what inspired me to start expanding my light collection. He has got every single Olight, Wubin, Rovigon, Phoenix, like all the light brands I've heard of and more. And he's got basically every model in every color. And it is just like this wall of beautiful lights. So he is, like I said, what inspired me. And so I, you know, mentioned that on one of my videos not too long ago, and he reached out to me and was like, hey man, I appreciate you shouting out the channel. I wanted to send you out a care package essentially and add to, holy crap, add to the collection to get you going. And I was like, yeah, I mean, you don't have to do that, but I'm not gonna tell you no. And homie went above and beyond just looking at this right now. So EDC Nightwatch, hopefully you are tuned in or are gonna tune in. You went way overboard with this, man. I don't even know what to say about all this, but thank you very much. He said he had some extras. We've got some Olight O-bulbs. O-bulbs. It's kind of weird to say. That for me. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Basically gave them all away in giveaways. Yeah, and like looks like a lot of really dope Olights in here, which I am really excited to unpack. And an O-knife, which is dope. The I-18 exclusive for Olight 18th anniversary. Holy cow, dude. I really hope you're tuned in or tuning in soon, because I have many things. No way. So we've got, like I said, 2 of the O-bulbs, which I think are going to be really sweet, especially for camping or even just around here. Then we've got 18th anniversary giveaway light. We've got an O-knife. We've got 2 i3Ts, which I just kind of mentioned a little bit ago. One in the, I don't even know what color that is, but it is super dope. So we've got that one. And then I saw this light on his channel the other day. He was doing a video on it, and he was basically saying like it was a limited run. You can't buy it on the website, but the 80s camo carbon i3T, this is just sending me down the rabbit hole even more. Like there's no way I'm going to be able to pick what light to carry anymore. Like this is awesome. Then next up we've got, oh wow, we've got the Arc Pro in the purple. The Arc Pro, I think, is probably one of Olight's best selling lights, at least as of recently. if not longer. Like, I don't know for sure. I have not owned a whole lot of Olights outside of like an i3T and an i5T. So these are all very brand new to me. Damn, dude. We've got the Warrior Mini 3 in the zombie color. Like, these are going to be very, very dangerous. You're not helping me not go down the rabbit hole, man. Then we've got the Olight O-Pen. That's pretty sweet. The O-Pen Pro. I've been looking at these. I've actually got a couple of these saved on my my wish list for GP knives, and I was just up there the other day and I was checking one of these out. And I honestly almost bought this. I'm glad I didn't, but I almost picked this up, so I'm really excited to check this out, because this is a bolt action pen with, it's got a light on the clip as well as a green laser. So that's really sweet. I'm excited to check that out. And then last but not least, this is probably why it was so heavy. Wow. We've got the Seeker 4 Pro silver plated bronze. This is crazy. Like, this is also in my wish list on the cart. So we've got a lot of lights to unbox here. So we'll just kind of run through these again. We've got the Seeker 4 Pro. We've got 2 O bulbs, which will come in handy. We've got the i3T2, which is my favorite, I think one of my favorite Olights that I've ever handled, because it's just such a solid EDC light. So we've got that in the 80s camo carbon. And then, where does it say the color on here? I'm tripping. I don't know. But then we've got the blue, kind of just looks like a water, I don't know. But either way, 2 great EDC lights right here for sure. Then we've got the Olight i18. I'm not even sure what color, if that's a keychain light. I'll have to open that up and check it out. We've got an O-Knife as well. We've got the O-Pen Pro. We've got the Warrior Mini 3 in the zombie color, which is sick. Like, I love that color pattern. I think that's awesome. And then the Arc Pro, Olight Arc Pro. Like, these are, you said dibs? Maybe I'll bring one up to Cincinnati next month, Larry. All right, well, let's just check one out then. We'll let's bust open. I'm curious what this i18 is, so we're gonna bust this open. I have one Olight. Want to know why knives? Dude, these, I would definitely recommend an Olight anyways. Like I said, the main brand of lights that I've had the most of, Olight was my first brand of flashlight that I started with. It was an i5T, and then I think the i3T. Those were like, that was in my pocket every day, and they're super cheap. Like, the i3T and i5T, you can get those for less than 20 bucks. Oh, that's dope. You guys will probably really see my ADHD going on here, so I apologize in advance. So this is the 18th anniversary light. It is looks like a brass rocket. That is dope. And I'm assuming, okay, so it's Type-C, rechargeable. Oh, it's already charged up too. Look at that. That's pretty dope. That's probably going to replace my keychain light that I have now. That's hefty too. That's definitely brass for sure. Like, that's got some weight, but that's pretty cool, I think. So hopefully, like I said, EDC Night Watch, if you're on here, let me know, please. I have a lot of thanks to give you, and I appreciate it. This is definitely adding to my EDC addiction. So thank you very much. I appreciate you sending out the care package. Let's see. I'm curious. We'll check out the Warrior Mini 3, and all of these look like brand new. So I don't know what you were thinking, man, but I appreciate it. And I'm hoping my air just kicked on. I'm hoping that's not too loud or over the mic. If it is, let me know. If not, great. Then just ignore what I just said. Oh yeah, dude, that's pretty dope too. So let's see. Yeah, that's cool, dude. Let's see. Might have the battery cover on there. 1 second. Yep. All right. So this is what did I say this one was, the Warrior Mini 3 with the zombie charge. Oh dang, that is bright. I'm trying to figure out how to work these in real time. So just work with me here. That's pretty sweet. I like that a lot. That's a pretty sick color for sure. What else we got, man? Let's see. What is this? Okay. Throw that one back for now. Okay, we got that. We'll check out the Arc Pro. I'm really curious about this one. This has been one of the lights on my wish list for a while, and I've heard a lot of good about it and a lot of just a lot of positive reviews. Oh, that's pretty dope. I like the design on that. That's cool. So we've got the purple with the moon phases on there. That's pretty sweet. I like that a lot. Yeah, this is a lot to go through, but we're just going to kind of unpack, and I like the zombie one best. Oh, for sure, dude. Like that zombie color is pretty sweet. And I like that I am bad about sticking to what I know. Like dark earth tone colors, black, like all of my flashlights minus my yellow G5 are like black or dark earth tone colors, and not a lot of variety there. But holding these in hand and actually seeing them in person, this could definitely open up my horizons quite a bit. This one I think needs charge, so we're gonna have to mess with that a little bit. Let's see. I'm gonna get one of these charging while we unbox some other stuff. All right. All right. Yep, got that charging. Let's check out the i3Ts next. Like I said, this is something I need that for my kid. What's up, Dirtbag? Thanks for hopping on, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, this purple Arcfeld, is that the one? So Arc Pro. Yeah, dude. If you've got a purple build out kit, this I think would go very well with that. Like that's pretty dope. So for you dirtbags, since you're just tuning in, I'm basically opening up, as you saw earlier. I saw you commented on my short earlier, just opening up these packages I got. And I went through this one already, the X1 Pro. Dude, this thing is a beast. I'm gonna start just making videos on all of these at some point. And I definitely owe a fellow YouTuber a huge thanks and shout out, because this is above and beyond anything I was expecting. But the X1 Pro that I knew was going to be coming in while I was gone, this thing is a tank. Just right out of the box, at least, like it feels very solid. So next, what did I say? Oh, we'll do the i3Ts. See, this is going to be hard for me because, like I said, I tend to gravitate towards what I know and what I'm comfortable with, and small basic lights is what I've gone with for a long time, and it's going to be hard not to stick with that. But like I said, that was part of going down this flashlight rabbit hole, was trying new things. So we'll see how it goes. I imagine it's got a battery cover on it as well. Yep. That color is pretty sweet. Picked up the Arc Pro Ultra in green top. Ooh, I bet that looks sweet, dude. The green Topo, Arc Pro Ultra, i3Ts are handy for small kits, stuff like, yeah, for sure. I've got my black i3T up in an EDC kit with one of my Victorinoxes and a Fisher Space Pin. It's like in a little leather slip. Fits perfect in there. And like you said, like they're perfect for small EDC cases. But here is the i3T with that. I don't even know what color to call that. It's like a blue wave water looking color, but it's got some pink thrown in there. The blue clip to match it. Like, it's pretty sweet. Like that is a sick color. I have a feeling my wife's going to try to steal this one from me, but if I don't show it to her, she can't steal it. So, unless she's watching this right now too, and then I'm just screwed, but whatever. Dang, a lot to go through. And I appreciate you guys hanging out and tuning in to watch some of this. So I'm excited to go through all of this and, you know, just have some good EDC light conversation. And then let's get this Camo Carbon opened up. Looks like it's got like the same kind of blue clip as, oh yeah, that's sick. That looks real cool. Maybe this care package was better for me than I realized, because it's going to open me up to all sorts of wild, crazy colors of things that I would not normally go with. Because, like I mentioned, all my other lights are black, green, some orange, but a dull orange. 200 lumens, all you need. The only reason that's 1700 is because we're construction, I need a super bright light. That makes sense. And I was thinking about that earlier before this started. Was like, I was having a conversation with JD. He works up at GP Knives, which is right up the road from me. And I did some videos with him in the past, like doing shop tours and stuff. But I was telling him about how I went down the flashlight rabbit hole. And he's like, oh yeah. He's like, there's easily just as many light styles, light makers as there are knife makers. And it is real easy to get sucked into that rabbit hole, because there's not, the way he put it was like, you know, there's not a one size fits all for your EDC light. If you want something light, easily carried, you're going to give up on some power. So like the i3T, you've got what, 300 lumens, I think, for this. That's great for everyday tasks. Like, for the most part, for most people, I feel like that is the basic of what you need, especially for me. Like, I work in an office. I don't need a 12,000 lumen flashlight. Do I want it? Hell yeah, obviously. But do I need that bright? No. Do I even need 1300? This is my X4. Do I even need 1300 lumens? On a daily basis? Nah, not really. But you're right. Like, in your case, working construction, especially if, depending on when you're working or where you're working and what you're doing, yeah, you absolutely need a brighter light. Because if you're out working night shift, or you're down in the mines or working wherever, 150 lumen light is not going to do anything for you. But a 12,000 lumen light, this might be excessive too. But yes, you make a good point. Like, that is, it's all needs based. So if I know I'm going on a hiking trip, camping trip, this is absolutely going with me on the next one, just for fun. Actually, after I'm done with this live, I'm going to go out and piss off the neighbors a little bit. So we'll see what happens. It would not be the first time I've had the cops called on me. So, but for the most part, like, yeah, for camping lights, I'm going to bring something like the X4. That's 1300 lumens, or even my Phoenix E35. This is actually the first light I bought specifically for camping purposes. Those are my camping lights. Your superintendent is checking quality and placement stuff. Hey, somebody's got to do the supervising job, right? I'm hoping to get there one day. So, yeah, I mean, you carry what you need, but I feel like when you're in the EDC world, a lot of times, like, yes, you should only carry what you need, but on the same token, like, if you're a collector, you're going to be excessive sometimes. So I think that if I want to carry a 12,000 lumen flashlight in my back pocket, why not? I did a short on that the other day about carrying a 4-inch or bigger fixed blade as your EDC, and one guy's answer was like, I carry one because I can. I'm like, you know what? That's a pretty damn good answer. Like, if you can, your state allows for it, your laws allow for it, why not? Illinois, where I'm at, they're iffy on their laws. And we moved here from California, who was also iffy on their laws. But originally being from Missouri, that's just like the Wild West. Like, you can conceal carry, open carry with no permit. You can carry a machete on you, essentially, if you want. So, you know, depending on what state you're in, will determine on what your needs are. But my brain's going around. I'm probably trailing off a little bit here. But yeah, so I mean, just carry what you want. EC2 carry very minimal now compared to what I was before. Oh, 100% agree with you. There's some days where I will definitely still overpack my pockets, and then I'm halfway through the day, I'm like, why the hell do I have all this stuff? So it's mainly been, and I mean, I guess that would be a good segue to do my pocket dump for the day. It's mainly been my folder, the Kershaw Bel Air. This is one of the knives that basically has made me content with my knife collection. Like, it is such a good knife for my personal daily needs and my everyday carry. Right, it's a 3-inch blade, Magna cut steel, which, I mean, I get there was a lot of hype to it. I don't think it's anything super extra fancy. It works and does what I need it to do. But I was comparing this with my bug out the other day, and this is so much more solid. So my folder, I carry a light, which recently has been the X4. I've been carrying more recently. If not, it's been my Streamlight MicroStream, which again is 300 lumens max, I think, which is more than what I need for a day-to-day use. And then knife, light, and then a different watch. My G-Shock, this has been hands down my favorite watch. Actually, when we were in Cincinnati this past week, we went out to eat, went out to get some dinner, and our waiter walked by and like commented. He's like, "Hey, nice G-Shock," held up his wrist, and he had one on too. So it was a cool moment to like kind of, most people I feel like would see that and it's just like, oh, he's got a watch. But it was cool to, you know, run into somebody that like recognized it. And I've had that happen before too with like knives or lights or something like that. So it's cool to run into, you know, fellow EDCers out in the wild. But yeah, Kershaw Bel Air, Wubin X4, my G-Shock, and then if you want to throw the wallet in there, that hasn't really changed. It's my Willowcraft Goods slim leather wallet. This thing's actually been really great, and it's broken in and patinaed very well. I think I've got 7 cards in there total right now. I could easily probably fit 2 or 3 more. Carry, reviewing your day-to-day, not what your favorite YouTuber says is. Yes, absolutely. Because that was definitely my problem first getting into EDC, was like, all right, let me see. All right, what's this guy carrying? What's this guy carrying? And I watched all the big channels. And I still do watch a lot of their videos. Like Easily, which he doesn't do as much EDC stuff now anymore, but Talon Sai is probably easily one of my most followed YouTube channels. I love his content, but as far as like EDC stuff, Jeremy Sears was a big one that I watched a lot at first and still do occasionally. Taylor Martin, he's the one that almost got me in trouble because he talks about so much EDC but then has like, these $1,200 knives. And I'm like, maybe EDC is not for me. But then, I watched more like day-to-day EDCers, and I'm like, okay, see, this is good. Like, this guy's got a Kershaw, this guy's carrying a SOG. And yeah, so it was more relatable to watch those channels versus watching the guys that have like $4,000 EDC carries. It's just too much, and I got instantly overwhelmed. Mikey daily carry. Okay. That is why I keep a notebook down here, because I'm going to write him down and check him out. Mikey daily carry. And then I know you've watched him a lot, or mentioned him a lot as too, but Not Your Grandpa's EDC. I love his channel. He's got a lot of cool stuff. And I actually think it was through him that I found your channel. So definitely love both of your guys' stuff as well. I feel it kicking in. My brain's pulling 4 different places, so I'll try to keep on track a little bit more. But yes, to summarize what you were saying, yes, carry what you need, not just because somebody else is carrying it on a YouTube channel. Like, my daily carry could easily just be a folder and an i3T, and that's going to cover 99.9% of what I need for throughout the day. And then, when you're going on outdoor trips, hiking, camping, yeah, you're going to pack a little bit heavier for what you need. Bigger knife, a brighter light, multi-tool. Let's see. Smell a lot of his collection. Oh, dang. Yeah, the Axial, I think that's how you say it, the Axial knives. I've seen some of their stuff, and I like it. Yeah, so when people start to sell down or sell off their collection to go back down to like minimal carry, which is kind of why I started selling off some of my knives, you can get some killer deals for sure. That's awesome, dude. I would love to see, if you haven't already, I'll have to check, but if you haven't already done a video on that, please put one up. I would love to see that knife. That's a great knife. Let's see. I want to open up a couple more of these lights before I get too distracted and too far gone. So actually, let's check out the O-Pen Pro, because like I said, this is something that I almost bought the other day when I was up at GP, because, oh, that's pretty sick. Because it's been on my wish list for so long, and I've been wanting a new pen, but the pen I really, really would want to pick up is it Tactile Turn? The Mini Side Click. That's one I would love to carry, but I know as far as mini pens go, my G2 minis are probably my favorite lights, but there's the O-Pen Pro. I don't know if it's charged up or not, or if it's got the battery cover on it. 1 second. Oh, I'm done. Doesn't take a battery. It's got USB-C charging in there. So let's see if this, honestly, I have no idea how to work this thing whatsoever. So I'm going to have to mess with this a little bit later and figure out what the heck I'm doing. Or use cat pen. Okay. Still don't know what's happening here. I'm going to mess with this later because I am not sure what's happening or what's going on. And I'm going to embarrass myself trying to mess with this. So O-Pen Pro, also in the care package. So thank you again to EDC Nightwatch. Let's check out the O knife. This I'm curious about, because when I first saw that Olight was making a knife, it just seemed like, what are they doing? But I think it's cool that they're obviously branching out and expanding out. No, sorry, Dirtbag EC. this was not a order from me. There, I did make tech. I did make my next rank, but that was not the source of this huge order. So another YouTuber that I watch, I shouted him out in one of his channels because when I mentioned I wanted to grow my light collection, I shouted him out because he's got every model and every color available in Olight and countless other brands. And he was like, "Hey man, I've got multiples of some things. I want to help grow your light collection. Let me send you out a care package." And so this is the stuff he sent. All of this Olight. The only thing that I got was the X1 Pro. So all of this Olight stuff came from a care package. So yeah, no, I don't have that kind of money. We know the military doesn't pay that well. I'm not, I'm not a 30-year general. I'm a I'm a lowly 13-year tech, but yeah, so don't worry. Let's see. I've got a big trash pile going. But yeah, so this O knife, thought it was kind of weird at first, but it's like, you know what? Why shouldn't they expand out besides outside of flashlights? Dope. So, when they are making knives, why not? Like, if they can make a good quality product, go for it. This is going to match perfectly with, already put it away, the Warrior Mini 3, because this is the O knife. I don't even know. Like, is this an auto? Is it okay? It's a flipper. That's dope. I love that blade shape. Yeah, that's a cool blade shape, and apparently is also a light. Maybe. I really should read the instructions on these before I try to mess with them, unless it just needs charged. But there is a light on there as well. And I had no idea that somebody made this, and it was Olight. Go figure. It's like, why doesn't somebody just combine a light on the back of a knife? It might seem like a novelty kind of thing, but that's pretty sick. What seller donated? I got you, man. I got you. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. Except, I guess, nope. I'm embarrassing myself. I don't know what I'm doing here. Well, I got the flash to turn on, or the SOS light, unless it's telling me that it needs charge. But yeah, that's pretty dope. So we'll definitely have to check that out some more later as well. And oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's pretty sweet to go along with the Warrior Mini 3. That'll be a good combo as well. But yeah, that's pretty sick. It's got a flipper on the back, button lock. Not too bad. So I'll have to get that charged up as well, and see how bright that light is, or read the instructions like you should when you open up something new. Let's see here. I'm gonna end up cutting myself. I'm gonna put this back. But yeah, that's pretty sweet for sure. So I'll put that back for now. O knife is dope. I'm still honestly, I'm really excited about these i3Ts. I keep coming back to these because I've carried an i3T for so long. I was just naturally drawn when I saw those and opened them up. And then I don't know much about the O-bulbs, but I got to run for a couple of minutes. Probably back. I'll probably be on for a little bit. Honestly, I don't know. Go do your thing, man. I'll be around for a little bit, and because I'll probably get sidetracked and talk about something else. So the fact that I'm already at 45 minutes and there's still a couple people here, I appreciate you for bearing with me. So yeah, man, I'll be around for a little bit. If not, I'll definitely hit you up and go over some more of what we got in here. So all right. Olight, O-bulb. EDC Night Watch. Have you showed up yet, man? Because like I said, I have so many things to thank you for. Like the zombie one. Don't see in the comments yet. That's all right. Hopefully he'll hop on and saw the short earlier that I was doing this live. If not, I'll just have to send him another email. This is pretty wild looking. I feel like I remember seeing something about these a while back. I know I've seen them on his channel. But what I've never even messed with or even like seen a video on these. Oh, that's cool. All right, so user manual and everything is down in there. Hopefully a charger. I don't know. So that's the Olight Obald Pro S. Feels like it's got a switch clicker on the bottom. Is that magnetic? Yeah. So that looks pretty sweet. I imagine that would be a really good camping light, or just like even hung up on your workbench. I'll have to get that charged up and check it out. That is really cool though. So we got 2 of those. So again, thank you to EDC Nightwatch for that. I am really excited to start messing with all these and playing with all these lights. And like I said, getting myself in trouble with the neighbors will be a good time. All right. Try not to lose anything in this giant pile of trash I've got going. Next up, and I guess last but not least, in the collection, we'll take a look at the Seeker 4 Pro. This thing looks like a beast, and I imagine it probably is. So if I can get this open. Yeah, this looks pretty sweet for sure. Is this the one that comes with? It sure does. Okay. So this has got like the sweet clip or almost like holster thing with it, I guess. I can get this thing out. This is a beast. Okay, so it's already in the holster. That's why. Yeah, that's pretty dope. So there's the Seeker 4 Pro. Is that what? Yeah, I'm trying to keep all these lights straight. We got the Seeker 4 Pro in a plastic Kydex type of sheath. Oh, and it's got a charger in it too. That's cool. So Type-C charger on the base of this, so you can just plug that in and you're good to go. Yeah, that's pretty sweet, dude. That's got some heft to it. I mean, if you're not blinding somebody with this thing, you could definitely knock them out with it for sure. That's one other option. Pull this battery cover out. Look at the size of that battery, man. It's a beast. What size is that? It's a 21700, 5000 milliamp hour. Yeah, that's a beast of a battery. So I imagine this has got quite a bit of power to it for sure. See if I can turn this. Okay, so we got that. Okay, increase the brightness level. Cool. Turbo mode. Yeah, man, that thing's a beast. That is a sick light. Like the design of it, the handle. Again, I'm gonna have to figure out how to work all of these because I have no idea. But that is a pretty sick light, and I like that the clip holster, whatever you want to call it, for it has a charging base that you can charge right there in the base of it. That's pretty sweet. So that might even go up in my car, or this might be another camping light for me, honestly, because that is pretty sick. What else we got in here? What we got here? Like, I don't even know what comes with half these lights. Okay, so this looks like, that makes sense. So maybe a clip for that with some 3M tape, so I could mount that to the dash of my car. And I imagine that just clicks in there, maybe, hopefully. Or I'm about to break it. I don't know. One or the other. One of the two. Again, I should probably read the instructions on this. So that's pretty sick. What else is in here? Probably just the charger. Yeah, charger and a few other things. Yeah, that's awesome. So that is the Seeker 4 Pro, silver plated bronze. Yeah, that thing has got some real heft to it for sure. But looks like a super bright light. Well, I'm trying not to strobe anybody. Okay, hold on to it for the flood. Yeah, that's pretty dope. So that is, I believe, the last light in the box that we've got. So let's see. All right, so I'm gonna run through these again real quick. There's still a couple of you hanging on 52 minutes later. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. This went a lot better for my first live than I thought it would in regards to me, because I feel like I can easily record these videos and do reviews. But in person, I'm kind of awkward. So hopefully that didn't come off too much in this live. But like I said, I really appreciate you guys being here. Everybody that stopped in to say hey and check things out. Let's see. All right. So recap. My personal X1 Pro, 12,300 lumens max output, which is just unnecessarily bright, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to go take this outside as soon as I'm done with the video and really just see how well the neighbors like this. In fact, I should probably have this charging. But so we've got the X1 Pro. We've got the i18 18th anniversary Olight keychain light, which is a super sick bronze rocket shaped keychain light. That is probably going to replace my current keychain light, the Tonnage S15, because that's just super cool. Like, whether you like keychain lights or not, or if you're big into them or not, that style and that design and the fact that it's brass, again, could probably be a secondary weapon. So we've got that. We've got the two i3Ts, super sweet 80s camo carbon, and the Wave Water Blue, not sure what color design that is. Those are sick. I can't wait to carry one of these. And don't mind, the cat is back. Then we've got the Olight, what was this one? Oh my gosh. Arc Pro with the moon phases on it. That's got the green laser. And then it's also got, let's see, got a UV light. That's pretty sick. Then we've got the floodlight and then the spotlight. This honestly might be one of my favorites in the package that came in, because like I said, I know this has been a very popular EDC light from what I've seen online and talking with guys up at GP Knives. So I'm excited to check that one out. Then we've got the O-Knife / light in the zombie color. Again, this thing is just sick. Like, that blade shape is super cool. I don't know what, it's D2 steel. So I mean, good enough steel for me. Like, most of my knives that I have are D2 steel. And then figuring out how to get this charged up. I'm guessing it's flashing because the battery's almost dead, because then it flashes a few times and stops. But yeah, pretty sick knife / light. So we've got that in the package. Then we've got the Warrior Mini 3 in the zombie colorway. This one I'm also very, like, I don't think there's a light in here I'm not excited to mess with. So I'll just go ahead and say that and quit saying I'm excited about every light. Because Like that one is just such a super bright light. And so that's going to be pretty sweet to mess around with too. And I like that it's got the tail switch to activate as well as the side button up here. Got the two-way pocket clip. And that's just a good size light. Like I feel like that's a good size, fits in the hand really well. And I like that you can just rotate through all the brightness levels by holding it down. Yeah, so that's going to be a sweet light again to mess with. And then what else did we have that I can wrap up with? Let me get this put away. Did the i3Ts, did the Arc Pro. Then I guess the last, we had the O-Pen Pro. Want to know why? Thank you for popping back in, man. I was just kind of doing a quick review on everything we opened up. We've got the O-Pen Pro, which again, I have no idea how to operate this thing. I'm assuming the battery's dead, or I just don't know where to turn this thing on at. Yep, figuring that out later so I don't waste anybody else's time. Way to close out Christmas in July with all these gifts. Yeah, who are you telling, Larry? Like, I don't even know. This is just a very exciting day. It's always nice to get mail, right? Like, well, mail you're not expecting, like packages like that. I'm tired of these bills coming in, but it's always nice. Ooh, and it's got a refill on there. Sorry, that's the ADHD kicking in. Comes with a refill for the pen, which is pretty cool. It's always nice to get gifts or packages in the mail when it's stuff like this, because like as an adult, I feel like you don't really get cool stuff in the mail anymore. I don't get my Highlights magazines anymore or my Dan's Comp magazines anymore. So when I get stuff like this, it's just like definitely a Christmas in July kind of thing. And yes, on the very last day. So O-Pen Pro, kind of like the Rocket. That's what I was thinking, twisting it together. I tried that. I don't know if it just needs charge, but I will definitely mess with this. Like I said, I'm going to do videos on all of these at some point. I might have to take some with me. I'm about to be out on the road again this week for work. So I'm definitely going to have to tag some of these along with me. There's no way I'm about to get all these in the mail and then just go be gone for a week at work, or be gone for work for a week and not have any of these. So some of these will definitely come with me. Then we've got the Seeker 4 Pro with the silver plated bronze. Again, this thing is definitely a weapon. If like you can baton the crap out of somebody with this if you can't blind them. So if you're ever getting mugged and you have one of these, you're good either way. And then the Wubin patch that came with my X1 Pro. Like I said, I'll probably put that on my patch wall at work or my backpack, one of the two. But I think that's it. And I say that not lightly, because when I say that's it, there is a lot here to unpack. Oh, and the Olight O-Bulb as well. I got to figure out, get that charged up and ready to go. But everything else, man, this is a pretty sweet setup. So again, I don't know if he was on here or not, but oh, never mind. I don't know if he was on here or not, but EDC Nightwatch, please go check out his channel. Like, if you guys were interested and liked any or all of these lights, like, he has no lie, every color of every model of every Olight, Wubin, Rovivan. I'm trying to think of all the other brands that I've seen on his channel. A ton of them. Just, I mean, a ton of them. So EDC Nightwatch, go look at his channel. Go check out his stuff. Give him a like and a follow. Subscribe to what he's got, because it's just, it literally is something new every single day, because he has that big of a collection of lights. It is something new every single day. And he's got some stuff on there that, like, I looked up, there was this, like, it was another like rocket looking light. It's it's like a $350 light, but this thing was so sick. Like it was awesome. So definitely give his channel, go take a look at it and follow him for anything light related. He will have it, I promise. Yeah, but I really, I think that's about it. Like I said, there's a lot to go through, a lot to unpack here, but I've got a lot of stuff, and we'll obviously have a lot of content coming to you guys soon to review all of these lights once I get some pocket time with them, some user time with them, and you guys will be seeing videos on all of this gear shortly. So I think that's about it. So for everyone, like I said, everyone that did hang out, I know I'm over an hour now, which I'm surprised my attention span has not been gone. I appreciate everybody hanging out that popped in or is still hanging out, because there was just a lot of cool stuff to take a look at here today. And I think that's, like I said, I think that's all I've got for tonight. So again, thank you guys so much. Keep watching the channel to see all the content and all the videos I'm going to have on all of these lights that I just got, because there is quite a bit and it's going to take me a while to get through them, but I will get through them. So thank you all again. I think that's going to be it for tonight. Yeah, I appreciate you all hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one.